everybody! Today is a kind of different video because usually I talk about lots of different things. In this video I am going to talk about one thing, and that is Texel guinea pigs, like my Annie here. So basically I'm going to give you a bit of information about the breed, what kind of specialist care they need in terms of grooming, and then some other considerations. So if you think you might get a Texel in the future, or you're just interested about different breeds and want to learn more about Texels, then I hope this video will help you. So Texels were first bred in England in the 1980s by crossing a silky guinea pig with, she's doing a wee, oh Annie, by crossing a silky guinea pig with a Rex guinea pig, and then eventually they ended up with a Texel, which is basically like a silky, has long hair but has curly hair, and the curls are meant to be like really tight corkscrew curls. Annie's aren't like that because I have brushed her, so the curls come out after I've brushed her. They're a really beautiful breed, and they are becoming a lot more common, although it is unlikely that you'll see Texels in a pet shop. Most people learn about the breed, have already owned guinea pigs and decide that they want to get one from a breeder, most likely. My story's a bit different. Annie is actually a rescue piggy, and I didn't know she was a Texel until after I had got her. The photo of Annie and Lola was a bit deceptive because it showed these lovely guinea pigs and didn't quite show how much hair Annie actually had. So when they got her out at the rescue, it was a bit of a shock to see this kind of sheep that they brought out for us, and that I ended up taking home with me. So she's my little sheep. So onto a bit about the grooming. It might seem counterintuitive to get a long-haired breed and then the first thing you have to think about is cutting their hair. So by cutting their hair, you're keeping your guinea pig more comfortable, you are keeping them more hygienic, there's less likely chance of infections around, say if they get a cut or something and they sit in their own pee and poo a lot, which they do. The hair, naturally long hair, will soak it up, and sorry Annie, it's just not very hygienic or comfortable for them to have long hair. So what's usually recommended is that you trim the hair quite short around their backside here, and also I like to trim it along the sides as well, because that will, if she's lying down where she's weed or something, like, which is quite normal for her, unfortunately, isn't it? Are you gonna come and say hello and stop hiding? So yeah, I like to trim it around the sides as well, and I actually use these scissors at the moment, and they are like safety scissors. They don't have a point on. Lola, you're so curious. They don't have a point on, so you're unlikely that you're going to cut them by accident if they move, and usually Texels, from what I've read, they don't like having their hair cut or brushed or anything like that, so that is a bit of a shame, unfortunately. So having safety scissors is really, really recommended. Some people use electric clippers as well, which I might actually try that out. I'm not sure though, because I don't think you can cut yourself on them, and actually what you can achieve with them is a very short hair around the back and the sides, and then keep the hair reasonably long on top, so they're a lot more comfortable and less likely to get mats and stuff in their hair. So as well as cutting it, you might often read it's recommended to brush your Texel's hair every day, and I don't actually agree with this. I tried it on Annie, I followed what people said. I used this brush, as you can see it's full of her hair, but she absolutely hated it. The only place she doesn't mind having it brushed is around the top like this. I mean, she's still shaking her head. Look at that little curly bit there. So she especially when she gets to doing it around the back and stuff, she just really, really hates it, and it obviously is like stressful for her, and I don't want to stress her out. So what I'm actually going to do, and what I've read that breeders do as well, is to just comb their hair with a wide-toothed comb, and you don't have to do it every day. I mean, I have brushed Anna once a week at least, really, and maybe once or twice a week, and her hair really hasn't been that bad. So as long as you keep it reasonably short around those problem areas, actually brushing or combing them won't be too much of a problem. So I'm actually going to get one of those afro combs for Annie and I hope she will like that better than the brushing. And actually what breeders do, or what people that show their Texels do, is actually they don't brush them at all, they just run their fingers through the hair to get any kind of tangles that might be getting worse out before they do. And that also keeps their hair in really tight corkscrew curls, which is obviously what people want to see when they're showing them. Annie's hair isn't like that, and it doesn't really matter as long as she's comfortable, and until now brushing her hair has been like the way I've done it, so that's why her hair has not, or the curls have come out. When I next give her a bath, they'll all come back. I'm actually going to put in a photo, or a few photos of Texel guinea pigs off the internet now, which have their mental corkscrew curly hair, so I hope you enjoy these. Annie's hair will probably go like that, will definitely go like that when I next give her a bath. Texels don't need to be bathed any more than other guinea pigs really, especially if you're keeping the hair cut short around those areas that are going to get dirty. They don't need bathing any more often. Come on you, stop being shy. Come and say hello to everyone. You're so greedy, aren't you? Ah. So yeah, that's important things to remember, to cut the hair and to also groom him or her with a wide tooth comb, I reckon is best. And you don't need to do it every day, despite what people say on the internet. Often people just assume that it needs to be doing every day, but once you own a Texel you kind of realise that it is very stressful for them and kind of unnecessary to do it that often as well. So now just a few other considerations to talk about. The main one is that you cannot keep them on shavings, because the shavings will get caught in their hair. The shavings will just stick in the hair, stick in the curls and cause matting and generally be a bit problematic for them. Actually, I do have my hay room now, and the hay doesn't get caught in her hair like shavings would, I guess because it's more like long strands of it, although I did once find one of those little fluffy top bits that you get in the hay like stuck to her bum. So maybe with those things you might have to just keep an eye out for those, but definitely I think hay is fine, and whereas shavings would definitely get stuck more with all those little bits and stuff. So I also did some research on any kind of genetic predispositions that they might have, because being a pedigree breed, as with dogs or any other kind of animal, they're gonna breed for the traits that they want to see, like the curly hair and stuff, but you might as well as that get like unwanted genes ending up in the breed. And actually the only thing I could find about Texels is that they are more likely to get entropion, which is a curling in of the eyelashes when they're young, which actually usually solves itself after a few weeks. But that is just something to keep in mind if you're going to breed. I don't recommend breeding guinea pigs, but say if you're going to breed them and have them from a young age, or something like that, or if you're going to rescue babies or something, they are more prone to that, apparently. One thing that I would say is that Texels are not good for a first guinea pig. They do require quite a lot of care with the grooming and stuff. You do have to put in time when you do cut their hair. It does take a long time because they don't like it. So if you were really busy all the time and your Texel guinea pig was your child, you'd have to make sure that you take on the grooming and stuff, which you know, if you don't have time to do it, then I don't recommend this breed. Unless you, I don't know, you shaved all its hair off, but then you might as well get an American short hair guinea pig. So I hope this has been a help, and they are really such a wonderful breed. They do. I absolutely love Annie to bits, and I don't mind having to put in the extra time to like look after her coat and stuff. So I hope this video has been interesting. I hope you've learnt something. Please comment below if you think you might be getting a Texel or anything like that, or if you're just interested in what I had to say about them, the care. I mean, the grooming stuff applies to all long-haired guinea pigs, really. The thing is with Texels, because their hair is curly, they're more likely to get mats and stuff. That's the only thing, really. But yeah, let me know if you have like a long-haired guinea pig, and whether there's something different or something additional that you do to care for their hair. And if you've got any questions about anything I was talking about, then please just ask. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think we're going to say goodbye now. Oh, Annie, sorry I dropped it. Go on, he's there. He's there. Where's it gone? He sat on it. Annie is due for a major haircut, actually. I mean, her hair is so fluffy at the moment. I really need to cut it back along the sides because it's all grown back since last time I did it. So I think you're due for a haircut, aren't you, Missy? And probably in my next video she might be a lot more trimmed, a lot neater. Hello, Lola. Are you on the hunt for vegetables? There's only some pepper left. You want that? Oh, honestly, snatching. Ah! I hope you've enjoyed seeing Annie anyway, because I know she kind of often runs away and stuff in my other videos, so kind of forced her to come out in the open and you can see her in all her glory. Yes. So that's bye from Annie, bye from Lola, and Sprite is asleep, I think. Are you asleep, pig? No, you do look very sleepy though, don't you? Oh, bless. I think you were all full up on vegetables, weren't you, darling? Oh, that's the wonderful thing about Sprite, actually. She is just so tame that she just goes to sleep. Whereas these two. You're right pained in the bum, aren't you? You never settle down. Whereas my little Spritey does. Yeah, you're so cute. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please comment. So bye!